Right, welcome back to another day of Pokemon Legends Z through A. I did play a little bit since last time. We're just doing the quests and these infinite tournament things tonight again. Trying to get around this giant pizza of a map and knock out all the quests. We've already pretty much knocked out a wedge here, and pretty much this whole wedge where Hotel Z is. So we're going to work our way around and see if we can get about halfway down the map. But I did play just a little bit between recordings. I need to get some footage for a video that should be out on Saturday, the 31st. And in the process of getting those, I did pick up enough points to get a Challenger's ticket. So let's see who I'm going to start the fight off with. Oh, it's that guy. Wow, Wow, what? I did not realize coming in here what level these guys were. I think Gooter's just gonna... Like, I think Gooter's just gonna take this whole thing. You know, I seem to recall that back in X and Y, they still had this thing where, you know, the cafes or the restaurants would have battles. But I seem to recall in those ones, they actually had, like, the restaurant staff. Yeah, see, that's like Gooter's weakest move. They actually had the restaurant staff come out and fight you. Like, you'd have a... Oh, what the heck? Those two attacks just block each other. Like the waitress would fight you first, and then the chef would fight you, and then the maitre d' would fight you at the end. And the one with the 10 guys, that was Restaurant Leia, I think. No, this one's Leia, isn't it? Anyways, the one that gave me so much trouble, the 10 in a row one, they actually had it set up where they would fight in order to let you digest your meal, and they'd actually tell you like how many rounds the fight is supposed to go. Yeah, come back. We're not gonna run on toxic spikes. We're not dealing with poison crap again. So like they'd say, oh, you should take 4 rounds to digest between... Oh gosh, there's Blizzard. Okay, that's gonna be painful. But I don't wanna walk on the poison spikes. Here, let's get a little closer to her. And the toxic spikes again. Are you kidding me? Screw this lady. So they'd like bring out the first course, the soup or whatever, and they'd say, oh, you should rest before the second course. You should rest for about 4 turns, and if you did exactly 4 turns, you get like a higher score for the meal. And depending on how high of a score you got for the whole meal, they'd give you different prizes and stuff. But they'd also have a habit of using lots of Pokemon with abilities to stall. So they'd say, oh, you should digest this in 3 turns, and then they'd sit there and protect every turn. Just like that, see? See how he protected? Jerk. Yeah, I'm switching out just because Boudreaux is about to get knocked out from poison there. That's right, Lopunny. Just kick him. Just kick that giant block of ice. Digest my meal? I just wanted some soup du jour and maybe some amuse-bouche. Not a full poke battle, and I'm still hungry. Yeah, I get the impression that, trying to eat at these high-class restaurants will just leave you hungry. There was a whole joke about that in the first season of Good Omens, about pestilence. No, pestilence, famine, and how he had, been working in the food industry, and his big developments were chow. You must never refer to chow as food, because chow is not food. Chow is chow. And it was nutritionally worthless. It was, less. You actually burned more calories digesting it than you got out of it. So everyone was slowly starving to death on it. But his other one was convincing really high-class people that eating nothing was the, classy. And so you'd get, like, your dessert would just be a foam that was scented as lemon or something. So you basically just be eating a small spoonful of bubbles and paying big money for the privilege. Man, you know what? I kind of think that they probably won't make a third season of Good Omens, and that sucks. Because the first season was amazing. The second season was pretty good. Alright, we're just gonna fly straight over here so we can get close. The second season was pretty good, and it had a good lead up into the third season. But never capitalized on it. Alright, so we're about to get daybreak. I don't need to heal my Pokemon, but I hear my oven going off. I'll be right back. I'm back. The menu. I haven't watched the menu. Oh. Oh, hey, and look at that! Dragonair is finally ready to evolve. That's right. Screw all the haters. My Dragonair evolved. And it learned how to do Hurricane. It's actually a decent moveset, too. How are we looking on her? Him? Him. He's got attack up, special attack down, defense up. That's not excellent, but it's, okay. It's impish. Takes plenty of siestas. Like Ash's Charizard. Okay, where are we looking? Oh, she looks like she wants to be on a date or something. What's going on? Yeah, that actually does sound cool. That was the only way to get some... That was the only way to use some moves in the first generation games. There were a couple that were programmed in, but not actually assigned to any Pokemon, so nothing actually had a way to learn those moves. And they repeated that a couple more times in other games, sometimes intentionally. In fact, the first Kalos games, X and Y, they had, well, the Floette that we've been playing with here was actually in those games, but only in a cutscene. And despite only being in a cutscene, it was actually, wow, this is a fable. It was actually programmed into the game, so could hack one in. But it also had that Light of Destruction or whatever move that we've seen it use a couple times, which was a move that was programmed into the game. So I actually wonder if Metronome would have been able to use that move. Because if it could, then that would mean that Smeargle might be able to pick it up. You gonna give me a Metronome TM? Yes, you are. Who am I running with? Oh, yes. My boy Unarada was not here when my Dragonair finally evolved, so we've got a Dragonite on the team now. I know, you don't like Dragonite. Whatever, I do. I think he's a cutie. Look, I actually really love these, super, cute dragons. They're just adorable. Look how cute this Dragonite is. Even Ampharos. Ampharos is also a dragon. He was cuter as a long guy. Yeah, well, that's why we give him a Dragonite, so he can be a long, big guy. Okay, so are we supposed to fight these two? Ampharos is not a Dragonair. But Ampharos, Mega Ampharos, is a dragon. Oh, he's got convenient censorship. Oh wow, these are actually, decent level. Okay, so I explicitly, like I said, I ran around and did some fights and got a little bit of footage from my upcoming video, and I explicitly didn't do any side quests. I did accidentally trigger an event over in the Lysander lab. I should go and finish that. But I remember there was something up on one of these roofs that I wanted to get that I did not get because those two were in the way and I couldn't get up here without fighting them. I don't remember if it was a Mega Evolution I saw, or rather an Alpha that I saw, or what. But yeah, there was something up here that I was looking for. must have been over on that side, because I do remember that bridge thing. Can you go over there and get that? Oh, you can fly out there and punch it. Oh my gosh, yes. That's what it was. I wanted to get on top of this wild area. Oh, I'm just gonna knock it right out, aren't I? I'm trying not to just knock it out, but it seems to be insisting. I want to save all these Ultra Balls for... Oh, okay, well, got the Larvitar. Is that all that was going on? Was that the whole reason I wanted to come up here? Because I figured... Yeah, I still don't know what that one last thing is. It must be Haunter. It must come out at night. But, yeah, there's a... I'm going to finish off these 3 side quests here, and then head back to the cafe. And this is actually on the roof. Okay, so I'm in the right place. Good. Okay, what's this guy need? Out of nowhere. Pace after it using the Rotoglide. That's way too heckin' far away. How about I just, run up to it? And it's gonna do multiple stages of, yep. Oh. There we go. This might be where we saw that Alpha Halucha a long time ago, too. Am I just gonna have to... Ugh. The step right underneath there threw me off and I missed the glide prompt. Pikachu button squirrel. Pikachu is a squirrel. I mean, yes, it's labeled as the electric mouse, but it's got that giant tail. It hangs out in trees, in some adaptations at least. Of every method of getting around in every game ever, I think Rotoglide is one of my least favorites. If nothing else, because, I mean, it feels abusive to the Rotom, like, Rotom, catch me as I walk off the side of a building! Oh, there's just a... Oh my god. Why are my swords dancing? I don't know. I've got 6 whole Pokemon. Can I just surround the dang thing? Like, would that make too much sense? I mean, it could always just jump off here. That is a viable option. I caught a thief. Right, there's your Dragonair. And there's my Dragonite. He's so much cuter. Look at him, he's so cute. Alright, let's get him healed up. Over here, right? Oh, it's on the roof. That's why I couldn't see it. And look, a convenient way up. Go get it. Look at that. He can fly. I love him. Random guy on random roof. You want to trade, right? Good job, Clauncher. I don't know if I have anything that knows water gun. Oh, let me check. Let me see if I have something with water gun. Ah. You know what? You can't get much cooler looking than Greninja. Dragonite's cooler looking, but still yet. Oh, we missed! Greninja! You just looked like a fool! And jumped off the side. What the heck, Greninja? Oh my god. Okay. Do we have one that won't jump off the side? No. Oh, okay. How did that happen? He was shorter. It should have been lower. I don't know. That Clauncher is a mood, I tell you what. Okay, that Clauncher might be OP. Okay, and then we should have one more in this pizza slice, right down there. Yeah, close enough. Whee! It's fun as a flourish, but not as a you need this to get around thing. Have I cleared Zone 8? I'm pretty sure I have. I'm also pretty sure I don't want Panpour in my party. Ugh. Panpour. Like, I'm the first person that'll say that that the elemental monkeys are underappreciated, but I still don't like them. Like, yes, they are underappreciated, but that doesn't mean I have to like them. Oh, there's an alpha, that guy. Yeah, I'm not going after him. I'm just running past. boy, it's a good thing that I just did a whole video about the layout of Lumiose City. Alright, so the 5 they're talking about are these 5 circles that surround Prism Tower. And at 12 is going to mean pointing upwards. We're going to be at the point closest to heaven, which means probably on top of that tower. There is, of course, going to be an Alpha Litleo inside waiting for us, though. Hello, Go-Goats. It's a female, so I don't really care. Oh wow, that didn't do anything, did it? Yoga Master, how you doing? Oh, you're the Yoga Master. What? One berry a day? Gosh. Hey, we got a Twisted Spoon. And I see over on that building there, where am I facing? Right over here above the Looker Bureau is a colorful screw. Alright, so we finished that wedge. My Pokemon are healthy. I want to go to Lysander Cafe. But I want to make sure that I get some Pokeballs first. Is heaven divided into 9 circles? I thought it was 7, like hell. I want like 50 of these. Okay. What else? I need some Pokemon with some paralyzing moves. I want Thunder Wave. Who knows Thunder Wave? I got an Alpha Raichu that, if it doesn't know it, it can learn it. Yeah, sorry, Dragonite. Dragonite's gonna have to sit this one out, because this is gonna be a fight. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is gonna be a match here. a lower level. Alright, so I'm in Lysander Labs. I know that there's some Pokemon in here that I vowed to come back and try and catch later. But screw it, that's not what I'm doing. I'm going down to basement floor 3, the one where the lab was, because I came in here the other day and I woke up Mewtwo. Which I do actually have video of, but this is me getting ready to fight it. Hey, you. Learn Thunder Wave. Okay. Need that footage. Oh, he should have said 2. Is it wild? It was captive. Can you paralyze him already? There you go. Oh shoot, he's coming for me. Get in the ball. Got him. Actually got nothing better to do. Oh, I thought this conversation was cut. I want that footage too. Why do I have those? Because I know how Mystery Gift works. EX2 suggests that there's an EX1, and I don't know about it. Yeah, I had actually come in here just to get, some good imagery of the screen there. Oh, actually, that's an interesting setup they got. Neat. All right. Oh, I can't just teleport out of here. I have to go out the old-fashioned way. Apparently Mabel healed my Pokemon. Oh, jeez. We gotta go visit the Justice Dojo. He stole Nurse Joy's haircut. I'm rewatching the anime right now. Well, rewatching is actually a lie. Because I never actually got a chance really to watch it as a kid. And never got caught up on it. So I'm watching most of it for the first time. Where's my Dragonite? There he is. Thanks for the help, Raichu. So I'm watching most of it for the first time, and we just met in Season 2, I want to say around episode 37-ish. We just met the strongest Nurse Joy. Ash and Misty and their new friend Trace were riding Lapras, and Lapras is a solid swimmer, but they're riding Lapras island to island, and all of a sudden a Nurse Joy in a canoe just goes like paddling past them so fast that they can't tell what it was that went past them and splashed them. But Trace manages to get a good enough look that he points out how much stronger and how much more muscular she is than any other Nurse Joy he's ever seen. And like her shoulders are 2 centimeters wider. Just gonna sit here and tick down poison while you pick out your next Pokemon. No problem. Oi! Those freezing moves, now I just have to sit here and wait. Seriously, that should have been a one-hit KO there, but no. You're gonna freeze me and wait for half my HP to be gone. Punch him. Get that extra experience. Yeah. Oh wow, that's two big boys. How often do these two visit you? Yeah, sure, okay. Can I catch one of these big boys? Oh, Dragonite, you shouldn't be in this one. Oh no, my I've got nothing that's conscious. Oh yeah, I guess I just can't. Sorry, I could not catch them. I threw a couple of balls before I realized that they're frenzied or whatever. That one was not happy with her. Yep. No Pangoro in my dojo. Okay. I see the guy down there. How do I get up to this roof? In fact, let's put a pin there and figure it out. Oh, well, there's a ladder. That's one way. There's also a colorful stud there. Oh, gosh. Oh, what happened? Oh, are you an alpha? Oh, shoot. Maybe I shouldn't, stand there and fight him like that. Try another ball. And then just whack him. Whack her. Boy, the alphas are so small I didn't even realize she was an alpha. Alright, so I don't think that I can jump from here to there. Oh, yeah, maybe I can. Doop-a-doo. Uh, 5 screws? That might be enough to get the next doll. Yeah, no, what are you talking about here, lady? Oh my gosh, only ghost-type Pokemon? Do I even have any ghost-type Pokemon? So depending on what level this lady's stuff is, this might be pretty easy, or it might be really dang hard. Okay, what I have is a bunch of pumpkins. And a tree. I got pumpkins and a tree. I've actually got your masks. Alright, let's see what you got. Face, man, what the heck was that? Oh, she's a fist of justice that uses ghosts. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Okay, oh, shoot. I thought it was KO'd, but no, it was hiding. Ha! That was stupid. Oh my gosh. Wrong move. Okay, lady, what's your backup plan? I was expecting you to have a Destiny Bond or Perish song or something going on. Nope, that's just you, lady. You're imagining things. Yeah, so huh, I just watched a video the other day about the guy was breaking down which Pokemon are actually evil. And he did a whole, like, tier list. I guess the guy's whole thing is to do Pokemon tier lists. Um, anyway, so he did a whole tier list on this. And the only ones that he came up with as being actually factually, no kidding, evil, and uh, capable of doing legitimately evil things was the Chandelure line, I think. Because you've got some like Darkrai. Sometimes Darkrai is a villain, and sometimes it saves the whole world, and other times it just wants to hang out and do its own thing. Same with Giratina. Dusknoir is, stealing people's souls and dragging them to the underworld, but only when he's told to. We don't actually know if he has any ability to think and make his own decisions. He might just be following orders and isn't very good at it. I got three dang alphas out of here. 4 alpha Pokemon there, my gosh. And yeah, so the Litwicks and Chandelures and stuff, they're a little bit different than, say... Come on, get up there. They're a little bit different than the Drifloon family, for example, because Drifloon, yes, it wants to steal children and drag them away, but it's not very strong, so most of the time it ends up just getting dragged away itself. Okay, so we should be in nighttime anytime now. Dragonite is farming some... Oh gosh, we're still waiting for it to be soon. We're still waiting for it to be soon, that I probably have time to go and knock out this trainer over here. Ah, yes, the wild zone with the big doggo. So just whatever Pokemon? Okay. Yes, it's Dragon type. Dragon type doesn't affect fairies. Speaking of dragon types, Brutal Swing just straight up missed. We'll let Dragonite back out to play again. Okay. Yeah, being seriously under-leveled is in fact a weakness. Alright, we got a couple more in this area. And no good way out of here except right through, yeah, back through the gate. Let's go check and see if we happen to have a shiny Pikachu up here. No shiny Pikachu, so just run by the Pikachu. Bye, Pikachu! Okay, where do we have the next ones? We don't really have a direct way to them, it looks like. It's okay, we'll stop back at the Pokemon Center. Maybe it'll be nighttime. Okay, eventually we're either going to get to the next quest, or we're going to get to sundown. Either way, it'll be pretty soon. Just lay down a set of stairs or something? Oh, actually, yes, she is. Oh, now it's going to be nighttime. Oh, gosh. He's gonna slash some frou-frou. Okay. Slash the substitute. Why not? That makes sense, right? Oh, I don't have anything that knows slash, do I? Flash. Slash, there it is. I have an alpha, a male alpha pancham? That's news to me. Oh, I thought it cut to night. Some of these side quests, man, these are just wild. If that's all it takes, then shoot, can I just trim my own? There we go, finally nightfall. Okay, where are our battle zones? I don't know about you, but I like a battle zone that's close to a Pokemon Center. Wow. Didn't get that one. Right. Okay, so I have managed to get all 50,000 points in one night. We're gonna see if we can do that this time too. Burn a post. Nope. Come on, get the target. Okay, snuck up on one. Good. I do not know why I dived. That is not what I was trying to do. I had clearly targeted that Go-Goat and was trying to start the attack. But whatever. actually want this first. Oh, jeez. I like it. Why are you diving? Oh my god. God, come on, Charizard, get off of the freaking tree. Ah. I swear, the controls in this game sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sneak up behind him and get some easy points. Nope, just gonna roll right into combat. Let's go heal up after that fiasco. Because I've got a paralyzed Charizard. You know what I've noticed? Because I've been switching between the last three Pokemon games on the Switch in order to get footage for this video, and the controls feel vastly different for each one. And I mean, it's like to the point where I'm sitting here going, okay, I just need to, if I want to move fast, I press this button. It doesn't work because that's, nope, wrong game. That only works on this other one. Alright, this is the button for the menu. Nope, that's the button for the menu on the other one. It's like, geez, you guys are one studio. Could you please standardize the basic functions? I'm not asking you to do everything the same, but the basic functions like menus and selecting stuff from boxes, just use the same setup. It doesn't matter what it is, just pick one and stick to it. Knockout with flying moves. What's this one? Land hits with psychic moves. I can do that. I don't usually have psychic Pokemon with me. I'm not seeing anyone to... There's someone to sneak up. Oh, shoot. Goodra, you're so big I can't see past you, dude. Or doodad. Nope, dude. You don't see the giant Alpha Goodra? That's fine. What you don't see can't hurt you. Let's go back and get one of these cards. Let's see, what was the good one? That one's okay, I can do that one. No, oh, knock them out, and it has to be 10 times. Yeah, Hurricane is... Oh! I thought that was going to be a KO right there. Color me wrong. Deoxys. This is where I came in from. Oh yeah, thank you. Ow! You just whacked me, you a-hole. That guy's pretty mobile. Oh wow, this one's worth 20,000 points. Yes, I definitely need to focus on this one. Holy mackerel. And Hurricane does a pretty good job of knocking Pokemon out. I think that by the time I finish this one, they'll probably have enough points to... Yeah, if I can finish this one ticket, then I'll have enough for the challenge. She might be trying to tell me something. Zinc is a supplement that you use for a couple of things, but a big one is that it's supposed to increase a man's production. Oh, wrong move. I didn't actually want to knock him out with that. Oh no, wrong move. Whatever. I got 0 progress from that one. Well, let's see. Let's go heal and then check out one of the other zones there. She lost. I think she's having a. I think she's having a stroke. KO? No KO. Okay. Hurry this up a little bit. 2, so I should be at 7 there. That should be 8 KOs. Gee, I didn't even take any damage that time. You know what? Who's looking at me? Oh, geez. I literally can't target this lady. There's so many freaking rocks on the walls that I couldn't target her. That's enough for the challenger's ticket. All right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's do the 5th challenge ticket, and then see if we can knock out those last 5 side quests in that sector. Oh, this kid again. Has he gotten any better since we met in X rank? Shot my buddy. Yeah, that blizzard kind of hurt. Oh my gosh, my Gooter just keeps on getting poisoned, like seriously, every battle. Just body slam him. Another take of poison while he figures out whether or not he's going to use his last Pokemon. Wait, is there a Mega Furfru? extra experience on Dragonite. Alright, so we gotta do this freaking infinite battle thing 15 times before it will trigger story progression. That's 5. We already spent 3 full episodes doing side quests and that. Oh, you got Galarian stuff. Are you gonna trade me a Galarian one for a regular one? Wild Zone 11, looking for the Stunfisk. The part that sucks is the Wild Zone 11 is cut in half, so like if I go on this side and it's on the other side, then I'm just gonna have to run all the way around and look for it again. That's in addition dealing with the very aggro alpha Pokemon in here. You know, oh my gosh, I didn't see the Alpha Slowpoke. I love that the Alpha Slowbro here, though, has an Alpha Cloyster on his tail. I ain't trying to fight anyone in here, I'm just... Oh. I will actively try to get a... Holy mackerel. I'll try for an Alpha Inkay, though. Oh, geez. That's a lot of stuff from a lot of ways. Wow, I don't like Wild Zone 11. Of all the Wild Zones, I think it's the one that I've avoided the most. I actually do have an episode of the anime that talks about Slowpoke's evolution. And what it really just comes down to is that Cloyster is, or Shelter, I guess, is heavy enough that he counterbalances Slowpoke and causes him to walk upright. And that makes Slowpoke a lot stronger because he can use Mega Punch and other moves that require hands. I really wish that if you were high enough level above everything in the area, that everything would just ignore you. Oh, you're 3 times my level? Yeah, maybe I don't want to pick a fight with you. What the heck? I don't really want to deal with you. Ow! That's why I don't want to deal with you. Look, I'm minding my own business. I'm looking for a freaking lost Pokemon. That's you that's like just deciding that you're gonna mess with me, okay? That ain't me, that's you. Oh my god. That being said, I see 0 Pokeballs on this side. Oh, there's a Gyarados. I forgot there's a couple Gyarados in here. I don't know why you stun or thunder there, it doesn't do anything. Like, could you guys just screw with each other instead of with me? Have you guys seen any Pokeballs at all? He says, the guy said that this guy's Pokeball. Is it that yellow one? Like, do I seriously have to go and fight? I think it is. Okay, slow bro, just gonna go and hide on the other side of that tiny little tree. That was... I think I've knocked out every single Pokemon here. Oh. That's... literally the only Pokeball I've seen in this entire place. Is there one all the way over there on the other side? It looks like it. Okay, let's run all the way around again. Boy. because I didn't hate Zone 11 enough. Oh, shoot, he's enraged. Not anymore. I honestly don't know if I have a Alpha Furfrou, but I definitely don't have an Alpha Stundist. Stunfisk. I can't. Oh, jeez, because it's so freaking low, I can't even tell if it's angry or not. Screw it, I don't care. Like, this feels like a waste of time. There. Five quick missions, in and out. That was 20 minutes ago. Okay, got it. Once again, where is the dang... There it is. Also one down here. This looks like a Yakuza encounter or something. Carvana? Watch out, it's a Carvana! Help! Carvana's job is just to be scary. What the heck? Okay. That's it for that one? Okay. What did I just do? That's the wrong Pokemon. Man, I must be tired. Yeah, sure, why not? Who's got some good electric type moves? There we go. You know, we're talking about the movie guy that we just saw in the chat, and in the first season of Pokemon, the anime, Psyduck, Misty's Psyduck that she's always so abusive towards, actually got cast as the lead in a romantic Pokemon movie. They didn't want any human actors, so they just cast Pokemon. It was called Pokemon in Love, I think. That move does nothing. It was cast alongside a Wigglytuff, and they had a whole episode of filming it. Fly, yep. A whole episode of filming it, then an episode or two later, they all got invited to the premiere, which was supposed to be in Hollywood. And they didn't show them travel at all, but they just, you know, like, boom, cut to Hollywood. This is actually also the episode where we got Meowth's backstory, where Meowth told us all about, like, moving to the big city, moving to Hollywood, actually, because he saw a cat getting pampered on a movie, and was like, yeah, that's the life I want. But the movie totally flopped. It turned out that the guy only invited Ash and crew because he didn't have any celebrity friends to invite or something. Or no movie stars want to actually show up. percussive maintenance. A fighting type physical move. Oh, so no aura sphere. I can't just send vibes at it. You know what? That would probably break it. Dynamic punch! It's that. So percussive maintenance is what NASA calls that. And it actually does work for older appliances where frequently the issue that shows up over time is that parts just start to come loose. It was actually prescribed on... There it is. It was actually prescribed on the Apollo missions. Because all the low-tech computers that they were using at the time used vacuum tubes. Ooh, vacuum tubes. Into the tree! Missed. Did I just come back? I came back here. Okay. Yeah, what do you want, lady? Oh no. How many moves do you want to learn? Razor Leaf. Scyther. This is the Scyther I taught how to use Slash. Now I'm going to teach him how to use Razor Leaf, which, wait a second. I don't think Scyther can actually learn Razor Leaf. Just going to use Razor Hands. Oh my god. You have another request, don't you? Okay. Alright, let's see if I have something with Psycho Cut. That sounds like something that, like, Gallade would know. Psycho Cut. Okay. Mewtwo can do it. Wow. I think this is Mewtwo's normal height, but he feels so short. Alright, let's do Psycho Cut. Psycho Cut. Wow, that was actually super cute, the animation. A little, like, floating spinny kick thing. I love it. Let me guess. Now you're going to Now you're gonna charge me for it. God, you have another, what the heck? Are you kidding me? This sounds stupid. Is that the Fur League? No. You know what I will do before I call it a night? Is I will find the Alpha Furfru that I caught. Oh, I have 2 of them? There, you want to see what the Furfru trims look like? So there's, you know, an untrimmed Furfru. The one that's in my party, the one that's out here, this one, the one I threw at you. Gosh. What kind are we looking at? Really debutante trim. Okay, here's your Scyther at work. Ta-da! Look at my trimmed up Furfru. Now, Furfru, you know, had all these different fur styles, but they never lasted. Like, you couldn't keep them like that for very long. I think that they reset whenever you put it into your bank, which, you know, meant that you couldn't collect every style. Alright, but that being said, we've cleared now. 1, 2, 3. We've cleared, it looks like about a quarter of the map. Actually, maybe more. It looks like we've cleared half of the whole map. I don't see any open missions over here at all. So I think we're halfway through with this. Possibly a little bit more. Last thing I do want to do before I call it night is I want to go and see if I can spend these 5 coins, or 5 screws, to get a new doll to play with. Yeah. Got another pink canary plush. Yeah, maybe instead of having a picture with my Houndoom, I should have some pictures with Furfrus. Alright guys, but that is it for me tonight. Why am I looking at this moderately muscular dude? Making bedroom eyes at him. And Furfru does not seem amused. Alright, that is it for this session. As always, make sure that you head over to Twitch to follow me at twitch.com/Alolan_professor. I'll be streaming these just about every Wednesday night, and then Saturdays I'll be doing the Pokemon Out of Order runs. So have a wonderful night, a wonderful day, and as always, Alola.